Bonjour, it's Alpay. We are on the line, on the air, sorry. So, as from previous program, we were talking about the menus, type of menus, and also I just opened a small parenthesis. We said I will explain to you about the expression, French quotation, not quotation, French expression in the kitchen, international kitchen. Keep repeating myself all the time. In international restaurants, hotel restaurants mainly, the main language, the expression, terms we call it, are in French. Communication language is English. So that's why I started. Of course, it is boring if you don't know, if you are not hold of the, you are not working in a team, in a large brigade. It is boring. So that's why I just I halted time being, and I want to talk to you about the menu. So, a chef must know about his menu. Menu is the what? The map. Where to go, what to order, what to prepare. So all the menu prepare, especially with the food and beverage manager and the chef in charge. Food and beverage manager, of course, it should be experienced. They, by the owner, owner's wishes, also the market, also the region, also the country. You choose your tema, your concept, what's going to be. From the heavy classic French menus, nowadays the kitchen is get bigger and bigger. Giant industry and so many different concepts. Origin from the history and the region and the country itself. Even in the country itself, there is so many cities. They are famous from their special ingredient. For example, if you go to Marseille, you should eat seafood, or the Côte d'Azur, coquille. And if you go to Spain, you got that swordfish. If you go to Eskimo, you eat whales, whales stew. So if you come to Istanbul, you eat palamut, torik, and the way they grill. So anyway, from the beginning, the restaurant is depends on which area they are situated. If they are in the busy surrounding in the city, you have to be quick. Soup and some dish already stay there, cooked dish. Menu of the day, menu du jour. Usually, if it is a commercial area, they have to be quick. So there's a variety of selection. They offer so many different. Some stew already prepared in advance, soup, meat dish, vegetable stew, and the carbohydrate. In every country, there are basic ingredient, and carbohydrate is the one of them. Some people offer French fries, some people offer potatoes, rice. Of course, it can be so many different ways they cook their rice. So the technique is important, the spice is important, aromatic ingredient is important, the season of the year is important, and in the middle of August you can put lamb kidneys too, because it's too hot outside. And I mean, touristic area is different as well. In touristic area, when the people come in the middle of the August, you forgive them French onion soup hot in the middle of the August, doesn't work. And with me, I remember in Istanbul, we had a very hot. We made the arrangement with the travel agent. We are going to give 3-course menu, and one of them was hot soup, then one grill with rice, lamb shish kebab, and there was a cacik. Caciki, you know, is cold, like a salad. Was thick yogurt, cucumber, garlic, mint, little olive oil, very refreshing. Of course, the guy said, we don't want hot meal, we want just that. So they ate it, caciki, in a big bowl. It was like a gazpacho for them, probably. Gazpacho as well, Spanish. You see, in the middle of August, the travel agent gives this menu, we prepare it. But they didn't ask Russian, or they didn't know what the Russian, in the cold weather, they came in the hot weather, and they was perspiring because just come back from the show, and they were thirsty, they were hot. We give them hot soup. No, it doesn't work. That's why the chefs always work with the weather, with the season. So they make different menus for each season. But you can make 4 different menus. Some people can afford. You can make a summer menu, a winter menu. And of course, where you are in. For example, I made the first you have to understand about the pyramids of food. Maybe you heard that. This is the pyramid of the food of the area. What people like in Europe, what people like in Asia, what people like in Africa, and Africa or other country. So you have to know the season ingredient. You have to know how to cook them, how to prepare them, how to decorate them. Of course, you have to prepare also the steak, if it is grilled, what accompaniment it goes, what the people likes, the lunch menu, breakfast menu, and dinner menu. So we have so many different type of menus. Usually in the big cities, you have so many different restaurants servicing for the different type of the client to their desire. If it is going to be business lunch is different, and the price is different, and the selection is different as well. It's much easier, it's ready-made. Soup always ready, or salad. Or sometimes main course is ready, is not going to cook. Because if it takes time to cook, they will get angry. So they have always a fixed price menu. One soup or selection of starters, one soup or salad or pate. I mean, in Turkey, we don't know about pate. Pate is a cold meat type of things. Is cooked in advance. What you call it is like prepare mix of meat with spices, cooked in oven, but can be served cold easily. You take a tranche of it, slice of it, and you can serve it with vegetables. We don't have pate, but we have a cold meat. It can be, for example, day before you cook your roast and slice it and serve it as a cold platter. 2 slices of leg of lamb with the tomato salad and a little bit rice if you like, or bread. It must be quick, but usually in Anatolian, small Asia here, we have always prepared soup, salad with it, or just the meal of the day. It can be stew, it can be, if it is hot, it can be salad, for example, cacık, it can be bean salad, piyaz with a hard-boiled egg in it, and cornichon. And of course, where you are in the city is very important as well. And in busy part of the city, you have always one grill, döner. A döner, of course, it was so famous, it's gone over Europe to America. Of course, shish kebab, some people cook shish kebab very quickly, so it can be the part of the fast food as well. You prepare in advance and just heat it up. Casual dinner, for the people, they are not in a hurry. Casual dinner, always 3-course menu there. The guy prepared it in advance, early in the morning. So always one soup, one stew, and one roast meat. Or have a chicken stew and a lamb stew. Usually beef is always used, not a veal, as a kofta, we cook it. Sometimes they have a loaf of minced meat, and with boiled eggs inside. It can be part of the daily busy lunch. In Europe, on Sundays, you have a Sunday menu. We call it this family menu. It is elaborate. It's not very elaborate. It is what the people, they cook at home. Or they can't afford to cook at home, and they prefer in a big hotels or restaurants menu, they make economical. They can afford this economical menu. I mean, usually I had so many experience in Belgium and in England. Sunday lunch in England is what we call it the must. I mean, a Sunday lunch in Turkey doesn't exist. If you want to take your family, you try to go a restaurant, economical restaurant, you look for it. And usually there are no restaurants economic for the family in Turkey, really. You made a special arrangement, but in England, every Sunday in every part in the country, you have Sunday roast must. So the England, Scotland is the lamb, but they have a beef as well. But England is the beef country. Beef industries is very developed, so you can have a chip joint, they call it. It must not be just the beef, because in Europe they consume pork as well. Pork is very popular and cheap. In a Muslim country, they don't have equivalent of pork. Lamb is expensive, the beef is expensive. So you can't see any place for the leg of lamb, and they cut it and give it as a Sunday lunch, Sunday roast. It's expensive. So what we do, chicken. Some people, but it is not very gourmet, because so many places they have a broiler. They eat it. I mean, it is not very special, isn't it? So all depend what the customer wants. Fast food is another alternative, but you don't have to be special day for it. I mean, in Turkey, as a fast food, we had the köfteci. They used to make meatballs in advance, and in every part of the country they have different spices. Using by different spices, they had their own names. Started to become famous, and from the Trakya area, Lüleburgaz, Edirne, they had different type of lamb spices, and even the shape. Some is flatted, some is round, and also Edirne is famous with its liver, sauteed liver or fried liver specialties. They made it so popular, and it's economical also. And the families goes, ordinary people can go, we call it family fast food. But they made just that, nothing else. And plus the fried potatoes or some other carbohydrate. I mean, if you go outside to Turkey, and from the one country to another, they have their own fast food menu restaurant offering chicken or game. Some people make game. I mean, in Germany, they have in the Belgium and France, they have a game restaurant. They cook it in advance because it takes a long time to cook them. You can just grill it game. It's a stew, and affordable prices. Affordable prices. That is suitable for any large family's business pocket. Now, coming to today's big city like Turkey, Istanbul, and we have so many different concepts came here, and specializing on some on beef hamburger with a different name, and they brought the chicken sector, the fried chicken from Europe with a different name concept, and the quick ones. You can use it sometimes as a family. You take them there because you can afford the price, and the taste is crunchy, and with pane, it's like all the family people like it, crunchy things. But still in Turkey, they don't have steak houses. Even not on lamb, there is no family house restaurant just cooking lamb because it's not affordable. And lamb always been pricey. So I keep saying, repeating myself about England. I saw what I saw is steakhouse 50 years ago. Steakhouse, fromage and steak, sirloin steak, they know. And they made it fast food. They made it fast food. Classical gourmet menu become fast food menu. This is a business. Of course, nowadays, so many people against it. Big globalization, globalist, landlords, they are against it, of course. Maybe we never see steakhouses anymore. Anyway, fast food, we say, you can eat yourself, you can, what do we call it, the grub, something in the coffee house as well. So these are new coffee houses. They are offering so many different sandwiches, hot sandwich, cooked sandwich. And in France, they eat one of the biggest bread eaters. France, baguette, French baguette. We shall have a frangela, a chain of restaurants in Turkey, then spread out. And they made the baguette, cut it and fill them with different meat. It can be chicken, it can be lamb, mainly chicken, cold or hot. Veal, pane, and salads, and salmon. Salmon they use a lot. I mean, in Germany, salmon is like a doner kebab. If you go to the restaurant in the meaning, the guy cook about 20 salmon. So they can afford it. Germany is not, the sea is far away, but they have a farm. And trout, they sell a lot of trout. Fried trout, and go with the boiled potatoes. So when we say in Turkey, fast food, köfte, and döner. Fish, there is such a thing. Maybe if you go to seaside, you have a fresh, small restaurants, they cook today's catch and affordable prices. So in a big brigade restaurant, you must know the concept. You must know about the French, Italian, and all their ingredients. And also the meat. But you're going to cook the meat, have to cook there, have to make the sauce. But Turks, they like stew. But any ordinary Turkish guy, he never cook the steak and put the sauce on it. It must be a stew. So in Turkey we have mainly kebabs is the number one, and the köfteci maybe similar. In parallel, they are going very popular and spreading around still. But when you call it the business lunch, and this kind of food, of course, makes not so success. You need a little bit upgrade. So this kind of menu still doesn't exist in Turkey, because when you go to a restaurant, you always put in front of you the hors d'oeuvres comes. So if you fill the hors d'oeuvres, you have a little for the main course. But normally abroad, they say the name of the menu on the menu. So you select chicken, fish, beef, maybe a sirloin, maybe bonflet, or today's joint, today's roast. Yes, you get a la carte plus what the chef offering of the day, because chef also, he doesn't want to cook grill and roast and pan fried. Sometimes he can afford what is sometimes a leftover, or sometimes what is abundant of the month. But it's different. Also, price a little bit reduced. When you can study so many different menus, but business lunch is important. A la carte in the evening is important, but it doesn't have any hurry. So I can give you an example in England, 7-star British restaurant. The guy put flambe dishes. Chef says, I will give you the meat, I will give you all the ingredient, and you can cook it in front of the customer. So it makes a big difference. Maybe 2 people, one wants flambe, or both want flambe. So there's a less work in the kitchen. They are just will give the accompaniment salad or any hot vegetables with it, and you prepare it in front of it, and it's good success for the name of the hotel, for the name of the restaurant as well. But who is cooking it? Not the chef, method or second method or captain, usual captain. But of course, you must be professional. I usually stack down and doesn't need to cook too much. It doesn't take a long time. Beef stroganoff, you can finish it in 10 minutes. And stack down, similar to it. Or you can cook something in advance, like in the pastry, like beef Wellington. It goes for 4 people, for example, or 2 people, and it's a big show. Need to show the restaurant, show. Tabildot doesn't need to show, but in the fresh, the daily specialties and seasonal specialties. I wish in Turkey we cook game as well. And the cold weather coming, and a special restaurant ready for go out and hunt, or hunter brings the catch, and you go and say, what is this? It comes from reindeer, Karaja stew, we make it. I hope we will see it. Or something, mushroom season, for example, starts. And all the area, the guys bringing, this is the season. So it's a chef there inside, you put sign. On Sunday, I made the morel soup. I made special Clostridium out what's the name, white truffle game. A Sunday lunch is mainly popular on Sunday lunch or business lunch, popular in the big cities for the moment. I mean, Istanbul, one of them. Izmir, probably, in the big restaurants they have, in the hotel, big hotel in the restaurants, a la carte restaurants. Of course, fast food everywhere, day and night is popular. If you are late now, they call it and they bring it to you. Sometimes 24 hours open pizza parlors is ready. We said the classical, seasonal, and Turkish special ethnic food. And also, because when you call it ethnic food, I mean, even in Turkey, you have a fast food specialist for Italian, for example. But they serve mainly macaroni and spaghetti bolognese, spaghetti with the pine nuts, or lasagna this kind of restaurant offering this, but not in our area for the moment. In Aegean we don't have. Usually we have now American influence, coffee house, and we got hamburger and French fries and packets condiments with it, and Coke or buttermilk, iron. I mean, I was going to talk about the do's and don'ts of the menu. We have a starter in American style. There's a starter, appetizers, pasta, and specials of the day. The gimmick must be very important. I make a lasagna from the brick oven. Brick oven. Not only gas oven, brick oven. Pideci in Turkey make it from the brick oven. Or you give advance warning, look, we are coming 8 family, can you cook from your specialty leg of lamb? I hope it start one day. In Turkey, we tend to stuff ourselves with hors d'oeuvres. You come hungry, sometimes not hungry, but you come and you see all the hors d'oeuvres, your eyes is full and you are satisfied. You think you filled your stomach, a little bit this, a little bit that, and you're finished and your appetite is gone. So for a main course, don't know what to do, what to select. This is our destiny, what we can do. But chefs, they must be ready for everything, okay? Make people come to your restaurant with your ingredient, with your imagination, with your wording on the menu. Play seasonal, please, seasonal. Be different, then you will see. I hope you will succeed. Okay, we will continue. We will continue. I mean, it doesn't exist in Turkey, but we will give you what outside the world they are doing. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye.